Hey everybody, it's Isabel Marie 13 saying hi. This is just a quick little introduction to my video that's coming up next. Basically, I went ahead and I got involved in this contest called the Next Millionaire Speaker. And they're basically looking for the next guru, the next speaker out there. I hope you enjoy my video. If you feel that I would be somebody that you want to hear on a regular basis, talk about life, how to get the best possible you out, then definitely vote for me. Click on the link next to this video on the right hand side and go ahead and vote for Isabel Marie 13. Also pass this along to other people, guys. I really think that the best way to be successful in life is for you to allow people to get to know you and to actually care about them as a person. So this is Isabel Marie 13 signing off, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, God bless. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. Make sure to subscribe to my videos and check out all of them. It's been a journey, and I'm enjoying sharing my life with you guys. So bye guys. See you later. Hello everybody. My name is Isabel Marie, and I'm here to tell you what I think you want to hear. Okay, honestly, that doesn't sound right to me, and if it doesn't sound right to you either, you're not alone. Let's try that again. Okay. Now, to properly introduce myself means I need to properly be myself. That means being the person who is a leader, who works from home, who loves the color red, and who lives life on her own terms. Okay, now, let me try that again. My name is Isabel Marie 13, and I am here for you to get to know me. As you can see, I like being myself. Myself is somebody who does have a tongue ring, who does have a tattoo, and is a single mom. If you guys don't know who I am, I like to let you get to know who I am personally, because I don't feel like we can go forward in anything we do in life without you getting to know me and me getting to know you too. I am a 28-year-old single mom of one. I am the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I love to live life to the fullest, and it wasn't always an easy journey. I think for me, doing this video means more to me because I want people to get to know me versus just wanting to win at everything I do, because no matter what, you always win. It's just lessons learned on how you take it. You know, I don't need the fancy props, and I'm not going to be reading off a script or telling you some historical facts and figures and letting you know how grand I am and how much I need this because I'm qualified to. I mean, what does qualified mean? Does it mean that you have to be perfect? Does it mean you have to have all the right words and the right sayings and the diplomas on the wall? That's not necessarily true. You know, there's such a shift right now in the universe and the way things are going that people want to connect with other people. You know, the internet went from the information age to the communication age. It went from, you know, your closest person or friend was your neighbor. Now it's the whole world's opened up to you. It's at the touch of your fingertips. You know, a lot of people want to know, oh, well, what's the secret to success? What makes you a good person in life? And I think the thing that makes you, personally, you a good person in life is just being happy. Is being happy and being yourself. That's what it took me 28 years to get to. I like knowing that I'm not necessarily shiny and new and perfect, that I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. And it's no offense to those people, but if you're like me and you've struggled, you tend to appreciate life a little bit more, and it humbles you. It humbles you when you think, you know, things like maybe going through what I've gone through. Like, I was kicked out when I was 16. I came from a broken home. You know, I was physically abused by my son's father. You know, I've been unemployed. I've been in the welfare lines. I've, you know, taken a lot in my lifetime. But I think the most successful people in life are the ones who are broken and who persevere within the eye of the storm because they have the eye of the tiger. That's the way I feel about it. You know, I can go on and give you speeches and tell you about how great I am and how I want to change the world by, you know, giving you some speech that maybe a Miss Universe pageant would do, but I'm not going to do that. I think the best way to really go out there and be the best possible you is, first of all, to know who you are, accept and love that person, and go from there, because acceptance is a big thing for me. You know, love is a big thing for me. You know, these are words that are tossed around so easily, but they don't really hold a lot of truth to them if you don't use them wisely. I know that a lot of relationships fail nowadays because people are not capable of unconditional love. They're not capable of loving another person for who they are. They want to love them for who they think that person should be. You know, and I want to be that next internet millionaire speaker or that next guru. You know, I don't really want to be a guru. I just want to, you know, be able to tell the truth. You know, the truth of the matter is that the consumer is smarter nowadays. We're expecting more value in every aspect of our life, and we deserve that. You know, now with so many things out there like The Secret, like Eckhart Tolle, like all these different great things that are coming to us, there's a reason for it. And I personally believe that you can have everything you want. It's not about choosing between an arm and a leg. You know, a lot of people are just so caught up with, you know, gas prices and things like that because they see no way out. But like I tell people, the best thing for me to do in life is to help you become successful, because if you're successful, then I was successful at helping you. And I do see that in order to change the course in life, you don't have to change the car, which might be the opportunity or job you're with. You have to change the driver. You have to change the driver from within to change the course. It can't just be the other way around. You know, one of my good mentors once told me that, you know, if you didn't know the definition of marketing and you really know what that is, you will always be successful. And everybody thinks, oh, marketing is bringing a great product to, you know, a company and selling it. No, it's not that. Marketing, guys, is the art and science of empowering, communicating, and developing a personal relationship with another human being based on their needs, not your own. If you can understand that, that's going to shift everything in your life. You know, most people are out to say the right things or do the right things just to gain, versus allowing other people to be who they are, showing them how to be the best possible them, for them to gain, and then whatever you give to the universe comes back to you. There's a law of reciprocation. And for me, all I know is that I'm over here, you know, outside. I love being outside. I love being who I am. I love being a single mom. I love being able to express myself, have tattoos, and be who I am instead of having to conform to who people want me to be miserable versus happy. The happier you are, the more successful you will become. I guess my only secret to success is the commitment to completion. You know, come hell or high water, come good or bad, the ugly, that whatever your heart's desire, as long as you commit to completing it, you will get there always, whether it takes 2 years or 10 years. There's really no timeline in life. It's success is a journey, not just a destination. There's no, oh, now I got my beautiful house and I stopped working. No, you always find something new to improve yourself on. And the best part of life, guys, is not knowing. You know, I want to share my wisdom. I want to be the young new face of the gurus and the speakers that are out there. You know, we know the greats, John Lemme, Zig Ziglar, Danny Johnson. Well, now it's my turn. It's time for Isabel Marie, who's going to be a little bit more unconventional, a lot more real, and give a lot more value based on life, not just what people think education is out of a book. You know, some of the most successful people never graduated high school, and yet they have wisdom to share with the world. So I want to be that unconventional person who does things a little bit differently. So my name is Isabel Marie 13, guys. If you want to learn more about me, you can Google my name. It's Isabel, Isabel Marie, the number 13. You can email me at isabelmarie13@yahoo.com, or you can go ahead and find me at myspace.com/IsabelMarie13, or Google me on YouTube, pretty much everywhere. Hakuna Matata, guys. God bless you. I want to leave you with a couple of quotes. I like this one that says, "Those who say it can't be done shouldn't interrupt the ones doing it." And the other one I like is, "The world's a better place because of those who refuse to believe they can't fly." So find your wings. I'm going to leave you with this last bit. People come up to me and ask me all the time, what's the hardest thing I've ever had to go through? Was it being on welfare? Was it living on $310 a month? Is it being a single mom? Was it going through physical abuse? And I always tell them the same thing. The hardest thing you'll ever have to go through in life, and this is universal, guys, is knowing who you are, finding out who you are completely inside, loving yourself for it, and accepting yourself as is. Not always constantly wanting what's on the other side of the pond or on somebody else's plate. We're so caught up in what people think we should be versus ourselves. The hardest thing you'll ever have to go through in life, guys, is just being you. So if you allow me to, let me help you become the best possible you. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. So Hakuna Matata, guys. God bless, and just do the best you can today, now. Yesterday doesn't matter. Tomorrow hasn't happened. So I'll talk to you later. This is Isabel Marie 13 signing off. Bye-bye.